She blew into my life like a gust of northern wind through my open door, her cold eyes piercing my curiosity as sharply as ice.
Here, ma'am. There's something I can do for you?
I moved cautiously through this storm. She had a bad news way that suggested trouble, followed her around every corner. One had to wonder if she was leading it along.
I should certainly hope so, Mr. Stone. My name is Betty Willard, and I've been falsely accused of plagiarism.
I regarded her ice-sharp stare with uncertainty. This was serious. Plagiarism is using words or ideas without giving the author credit. It could give a person a rap sheet longer than the heel on her shoes. I tried not to let her see my suspicions.
That's a damn shame. So you're telling me you didn't get this paper from someone else? Or that fancy new internet thing?
Of course not. I swear it.
So you didn't forget to use proper citations? Lift a sentence or two?
It's all there. Every word is my own. I've asked every detective in town, and they all say it's impossible to help me. I'm hoping a hotshot ace such as yourself will have the grit and know-how to prove them wrong. What do you say, Gumshoe? Can you help me?
Of course. I'm a detective. I'll see what I can do.
She blew me a kiss as warm as a summer breeze and glided out of the room as crisp as autumn. It seemed that the seasons were about to change. I donned my coat and went out for a drive to clear my head. How could a cookie like that have such a bum rap? It didn't seem right to send a girl like her through the ringer. While I grabbed a bite to eat, I racked my brain around her paper. What was the instructor's beef? All the citations had been formatted correctly. All the references were clean. What blotch existed within those double-spaced lines that I couldn't see? I decided that if I was going to get that pistol off the hook, I would need to do some hard research. The newfangled tool back at my agency might just be the ticket. I left a little lettuce for the waiter and bebopped back to my office. Holy mackerel, and then there it was. The answer was as plain as vanilla. I knew what I had to do.
Give me Miss Willard. Do you know what that is?
Well, it looks like my paper. There's all these strange markings on it. What does it mean?
Panic painted over her as obvious as rouge. Men like me strive for the truth. We search for it in the nooks and crannies, bringing it out of darkness into light. But in that moment, I considered leaving this truth buried. Fortunately, the feeling didn't last long. I'd known too many dames with pretty gams and even prettier lies. Still, I tried to let this one down easy.
That, my dear, is the instructor's view of the plagiarism checker. It says you've turned in this paper before.
That's ridiculous. How could a system know something like that?
Because the plagiarism checker scans the internet and keeps a database of everything that's been turned in before. Ma'am, your words are on record. They've got a good case against you.
This can't be happening. I didn't steal from anyone. These are all my words. I'm innocent. What should I do?
You used your own work without citing it or asking your instructor for permission. I'm sorry, but this counts as plagiarism. Self-plagiarism. There's only one thing you can do, Miss Willard. Turn yourself in.
I watched her as she rolled out onto the street like a tornado, taking my temperamental heart in her spin. I told myself that it was probably for the best. No good ever came from mingling with rule breakers. I closed the door on her forever, making sure that this time I kept out the chill.